Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SMRT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that late day, there was a nice little bounce here. The bulls did start to show some signs of progress, but that leads to the logical question, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength, or is this just, a knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point, and that area is right here at the $1.10 mark. Why is the $1.10 so important? So why is $1.10 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power, bounces that are actually bounces, well, they're going to keep on bouncing, right? They're not going to go back to where they were. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a bounce that's really a bounce is going to keep on bouncing. It's going to make progress forward, in other words, and not go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about $1.10. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, the price separates to the downside. What is that doing to the price? That's literally putting the price right back inside of this range it was when the price was essentially flirting with those lows. Whereas if the price pulls back here a little bit, but bounces around on top of that channel before starting to head back up, what would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. Previous set would be right there. If you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what a genuine bounce is going to do. A bounce with true power is going to keep on making progress forward. And in this situation, I am defining, quote unquote, making progress forward as staying up above $1.10. So that's definitely a key level of support going into tomorrow. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, not going to focus on any of those for the simple reason, in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a huge priority for the chart right now. Top priority by far is going through healthy consolidation and building higher bases, because as long as there's higher bases being built, then over time the chart will take care of itself, including breaking through any sort of resistance. So nice bounce late day today. We'll see if the bulls can build upon this momentum tomorrow or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.